The next team that I was looking, let's look at upcoming Game Week 27. Who are we going to captain? Right now, Game Week 27 captaincy options. I've got Stones, Cancelo, and Gundogan. Right? I put the armband on Gundogan right now. KDB could be an option. Like KDB and Ederson are probably the two players I think in that City team that don't get affected too much by Pep Roulette. Having said that, the last time KDB got a rest when he wasn't injured was against Southampton, and they're playing Southampton again this time, so he could possibly get a rest. Gundogan didn't start the last game. He did come off at the end, which means that's telling me that he's going to be playing against United. He possibly also could end up playing against Southampton because of that. I believe he's going to... Pep will play his strongest team against United. The question is whether they'll play against Southampton. I'm not really sure. So that's why at the moment I put it on Gundogan. Cancelo is also a possibility because Cancelo was rested one game. Although he could get rested again. Oh yeah, Nathan Diaz. If you have Diaz, he's also a good option because Diaz is someone who is crucial to that team. He doesn't get rotated unless he's injured. Stones, it's between Stones and Laporte who actually rotate and not Diaz. So if you have Diaz, that's a possibility. I don't know. I think Gundogan, I'm going to put it on Gundogan and go. But Cancelo is a possibility. KDB is actually a differential captain because a lot of people don't own him. So he could be a differential captain if you want to get him in. I'm not going to bring him in because of the fact that any transfer I make now is probably trying to look towards Game Week 29 and me trying to get in 11 players. Hence the reason. But if you wanted to captain someone, it's between the City players for next week. I think that's the players I'm looking at. Either Stones, Cancelo, Gundogan. I know they have United, and based on United's last fixtures, how they face the top six, a 0-0 is very likely possible. If not, I think the only team that's capable of scoring goals against United could be the City team, which means the chance of City keeping a clean sheet and scoring goals is also a high thing. Which means you could probably look at a defender, but there is always that option of Pep Roulette you have to consider. Now, the next thing is, having considered Pep Roulette, would a single game week player maybe be a better option, like Son or Kane, because they're playing Crystal Palace? Would that be a better option over the double possibility of two fixtures for a City player? Could be, because we could end up seeing these City players all, even though they have a double game week, just playing a single game week, unless you have an Ederson or Nathan Diaz or even sometimes KDB. Those players could play both games, but I think every other player is just high risk of just playing only one game. So then that brings in the question whether a single game week captain like Kane or Son, are they a possibility to captain? Could be. I would probably consider that as well. I'm also looking into probably for Game Week 27, maybe, I don't know, benching Fernandes. Benching Fernandes could be a thing that I might consider if I do bring in Gareth Bale. And because I think Rafinha has a better chance of getting points against West Ham than Fernandes has a chance of getting points against Manchester City. That's just based on like the way form is going for United as well. I would back Rafinha more than I back Fernandes right now to get points. So that's what I think in terms of captaincy picks. Still going to put it on Gundogan. It'll probably be on a double game week player more than the single game week player. That's my option. In terms of, I don't know, Kane or Son is your next option in terms of captaincy picks. Who else could be a captaincy option? There aren't any real standout players. Because Chelsea, Everton, tough game, so Dominic Calvert-Lewin is not going to get an option. Probably going to be a 0-0 or very low-scoring game there. West Ham, Leeds. West Ham are actually a really good team, so don't expect Leeds to be able to score too much. Or there could be a goal fest between both teams. That's the thing. It's the Spurs, Crystal Palace, Liverpool, Fulham. With the way Liverpool are going, I wouldn't. If you had Salah, I don't know if I would captain Salah because Fulham are a defensively really good team, even though they're in the relegation side. They are defensively really good recently. So it's between either a City player or a Spurs player for me in terms of captaincy options. What else? Differential player. Gareth Bale, I think, would be my differential player for this game week, upcoming game week. He will be my differential player. Players to look at maybe could be Newcastle. Newcastle have a really good set of upcoming fixtures. Where is that? Let me switch it. Where Newcastle. I've seen Newcastle's fixtures, and I'm really actually interested in Newcastle's fixtures. They have lost their creativity in Almiron and Saint Maximin. He's a massive miss. But Lascelles could be a possibility. So they have West Brom, Aston Villa, Brighton, Tottenham, and Burnley. Obviously, Tottenham not really, but like Brighton, Aston Villa, and West Brom could be a possibility because of getting defensive returns. So that's something to consider as well. Apart from that, that is my team going into Game Week 29 right now. This is the team. Let me know what you guys have in the comments, and I will try and reply to as many as possible. If you're new here, hit that subscribe button. We are trying to get 1,000 subscribers. Thank you guys for watching, and leave any comments down below. Hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, and I'll see you guys in another video.